Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. How Allianceblock Nxra is building the future of finance. This is the topic we're going to be exploring in this video, so make sure to stay tuned and watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins of all sorts, and we also try and discover new potential gems as well. So if you're interested in any of them, you can see a rough map which we discuss regularly in this video, the coins. You can make sure to stay tuned and subscribe for regular videos. So guys, without further ado, let us begin. With the price of Allianceblock Nxra at the time of this recording, so guys, it is having a good price action over here. One Nexera price in current times is priced at around $0.059 to 5929, and you can see it has seen a massive rise. It was priced at around $0.050 2 days ago, and it is basically rocketing up to, and it has basically broken this resistance level over here, 0.058, and it is heading up. And if you look at the yearly chart, this was a crucial resistance. It has broken it. I think it might go and test 0.064, and let's see if it breaks that up, and then we can go on and see where it goes. The market cap is around $443 million. Okay, circulating to supply 86.44%. Max supply is 850 million Nexera. So yeah, in my opinion, this might prove to be a good entry point, because I think it is rallying up at this moment, and it might break further prices at the upside, because Nexera is extremely undervalued. As we'll see in this video, how is it building the future of finance? We're going to be exploring it. So let us begin. Allianceblock building the future of finance. This was published back in 2021. So let us check it out. Allianceblock building the world's first globally compliant decentralized capital market. What is Allianceblock aiming to achieve? As decentralized finance emerges rapidly, traditional financial institutions, TradeFi, are only watching from the sidelines, unable to participate in the massive innovations, mainly due to compliance and regulatory restrictions. The question has become how to connect traditional finance, TradeFi, with the decentralized and digital asset markets, DeFi, in order to allow a seamless and compliant flow of capital between both worlds. Our solution will enable the digitalization of real-world assets, such as real estate or commodities, to be represented by digital tokens. All digital assets will be investable, bankable, fungible, and accessible to all DeFi and TradeFi participants. DeFi and TradeFi participants will be able to interact with, transfer, and exchange assets and data in a compliant and straightforward way, promoting capital flow between the two now distinct markets. Through this, we will provide a secure and regulatory compliant gateway for trillions of dollars present in TradeFi to flow towards DeFi and enable DeFi platforms and protocols to be used by a much greater audience. In doing so, we will unlock DeFi for the world. So it is connecting TradeFi with DeFi, and it is more than, I think, a 100 trillion is being disrupted by this entire process, guys. So this is not to be taken for granted whatsoever. This is huge. We are building the Allianceblock Protocol as a series of interconnecting but independent modules. These modules will combine to form the Allianceblock Protocol, but can also operate as a standalone product. Cross-border regulatory compliance. Number one, a rule engine. Our rule engine will enable compliance in a more cost, agile, and resource-effective way, as outlined previously. This underpins the entire protocol. Number two, compliant peer-to-peer and NFT lending, borrowing, and participant protocol. We are creating a P2P lending and structured loan platform with a fiat gateway to enable real-world assets to be leveraged in DeFi products such as lending and insurance. This can be used by TradeFi and DeFi firms to provide both more products and gain additional access to participants. For example, A wealth manager could take advantage of this to take a client's asset, such as art or jewelry, digitize it as an NFT, and they're doing it by collaborating with Archify at the moment. So yeah, they've developed and they've progressed pretty much. Offer it through a P2P solution that which sees participants lend and receive the tradable NFT as collateral. The NFT would then be burned upon repayment. On-chain investment data API. We are building an API to house both on-chain data and data from specialist providers to create cutting-edge analytics for TradeFi firms and also our DeFi partners such as Parseq, Ocean Protocol, Chainlink, and API 3 to leverage. Both TradeFi and DeFi firms will need access to this data to build new, innovative trading algorithms which leverage a full range of data. DeFi Investment Terminal. Our DeFi terminal will allow users to access real-time, granular, and actionable blockchain data. This could be used by TradeFi or DeFi firms as well as participants seeking market information in much the same way as Bloomberg terminals are used. So guys, data is going to be used and optimized, utilized in the Allianceblock infrastructure. It might be even used as a commodity for buying and selling. Anyways, derivative and structured product pricing engine and risk analytics. Our pricing engine will provide cutting-edge risk analytics, backtesting, and stress testing strategies, and will be integrated into our liquidity mining solution to solve the risk of impermanent loss for users providing liquidity. Other DeFi protocols would be able to incorporate this into their own liquidity mining solutions, while participants can use it to gauge their risk. It also has other uses. For example, a market maker may use it to test strategies. This one is also huge, guys. Data tunnel. The data tunnel will make it easy for anyone to publish, monetize, use, and analyze data through the Ocean marketplace. This is what I was talking about a moment ago. They might use data as a commodity or for buying and selling, having its marketplace. This could be used by TradeFi and DeFi firms seeking to publish and monetize data as well as users easily. So, guys, if this isn't revolution, what is? We all thought as data as something, we took data for granted. We have taken data for granted for a long time. Data might be monetized and it might be published, and for users as well as TradeFi and DeFi firms. Trustless KYC, AML, and identity verification. This is a big one. Why is it a big one? Because, guys, the essence and spirit of DeFi requires anonymity. You guys know. Whereas the centralized or the TradeFi sector demands openness, that you verify yourself. Allianceblock is basically connecting the both worlds by giving them a middle way. We are creating a decentralized identity solution that will allow users to provide their identity in a trustless manner. Like there is no trustless mean there's no third party going to be involved, while letting them retain control of their data. This can be used by TradeFi and DeFi firms as a more efficient alternative to current KYC processes, but also provides a better solution for investors. This is the Nexera Id, means the user, the DeFi user, will be giving his data, but no third party is going to be involved. Only that data that the centralized or the financial institution, the traditional finance institution desires, only that is going to be affirmed. They won't be getting the details or further information. It is going to be affirmed that yes, whatever your demand is, this user is completing those demands, fulfilling those demands, basically, guys. So what are real world issues being resolved by Allianceblock Protocol? Institutions cannot currently access DeFi due to, amongst other things, regulatory concerns. For example, different jurisdictions treat blockchain assets differently from many perspectives, including ownership rights, securities laws, and taxes. Firms struggle to use DeFi because most assets managed remain in legacy formats and thus are unusable on blockchains. We will automate the process of converting any digital or crypto asset into a derivative that is investable, bankable, fungible, and accessible to the entire regulated finance industry. This one is huge as well. Businesses spend billions a year on complying with increasing regulations worldwide. This detracts from their core business, making them less efficient. We will ease the compliance burden financial institutions face in several ways. For example, a client banking at multiple institutions will have to complete to know your customer and due diligence checks at each firm. This process is often lengthy and costly. We will make it so that a client can complete the check once, after which they will be able to share proof of their status to any applicable institution. Participant globally on their clients' behalf, however, investment regulations differ significantly between jurisdictions, making it difficult to firms to market and sell products to their participants. Allianceblock will make it easier for institutions to transact and source participants globally. So Allianceblock is working as a bridge, as an intermediary. Yet again, institutions face issues in incorporating new technologies. Upgrading legacy tech can be expensive, challenging, and prone to being outdated. By the time of implementation, we are building a protocol that traditional institutions can easily plug into using APIs, avoiding compatibility, cost, and resource issues that plague many banking implementations of new technologies. There are many competing protocols, and betting on only one is another risk to ultimate success. Allianceblock is a blockchain agnostic protocol working across blockchains, meaning that any participant will be able to take advantage of our protocol regardless of what blockchain they use. So this is basically blockchain agnostic. This means that they do not need to need to care about what blockchain they're using, whether it's the Ethereum chain or whatever chain they're using. This is agnostic. They can use the Allianceblock protocol seamlessly, easily. So who benefits from the Allianceblock protocol? TradeFi, the traditional finance, the legacy systems as outlined above. Allianceblock brings a host of benefits to private banks, investment banks, wealth managers, asset managers, stock exchanges, sovereign funds, mutual funds, pension funds, and credit unions. Guys, these are not to be taken for granted, as these cover trillions of dollars of transactions, and basically Allianceblock is disrupting trillions of dollars by connecting them with DeFi, guys. It also allows service providers such as traders, brokers, lenders, KYC firms, and other intermediaries to connect and benefit from the same advantage. The decentralized finance, any protocol, platform, or project will be able to integrate many of the modules we are developing, while DeFi as an ecosystem will benefit from increased capital flows and resources from traditional finance players. Participants globally will benefit from Allianceblock by increasing the range of and access to products from both TradeFi and DeFi, and reducing participant pain points such as repetitive and time-consuming KYC processes and loss of personal data. Why is the token ALBT needed? Now this is where the use cases, the utility come. Why is now ALBT is called Nexera? This was the old ALBT. It was called ALBT before the hack. ALBT is a multi-purpose, or Nexera is a multi-purpose utility token that underpins the entire Allianceblock ecosystem and allows for low-cost financial services processing that distributes profits across all stakeholders rather than flowing to one centralized actor. It serves a range of uses, including payment mechanism. All actions on the Allianceblock protocol are payable in Nexera. Service providers will be incentivized to earn Nexera, while service consumers will pay in Nexera. For example, users can be paid in Nexera for publishing their data, while data consumers will similarly pay to access the data. So guys, this is use case for users as well as data consumers. All of this is happening in Nexera. Subscription features, certain services will only be available to those who pay a fee in Nexera. Staking, Allianceblock will utilize a delegated proof of stake consensus model to secure the network. Regulated and transparent entities will stake Nexera as a node and receive a proportion of generated Nexera from fees in return. There are three types of nodes on the Allianceblock protocol: institutional nodes, which agree on consensus and can provide updates to the network. Data nodes that allow the owner of the node, who must comply with data regulations of selected jurisdictions, to process data on the protocol. Service nodes, which businesses, companies, or advisors supplying services on the protocol must operate. Integration: third-party applications integrating their service into Allianceblock will be required to pay a certain amount of Nexera, which will be subsequently redistributed to network participants. Fiat payments: Nexera will be paired with select fiat currencies to facilitate integrated fiat gateways. So guys, Nexera is doing a lot. It is updating the investors as well. This is a new tweet, October 14th. The market for tokenization may finally be reaching critical mass, says Reuters in the recent media commentary. Allianceblock stands to capitalize on this by building the infrastructure of a decentralized tokenized market. So, EY Parthenon recently surveyed more than 300 players, finding more than a third of institutional investors in the US and almost two-thirds of high net worth investors plan to invest in tokenized assets in the next years. I do think this time is different, largely because now you're seeing senior level buy-ins from large firms. Now, guys, basically the large firms are getting involved in tokenization, in blockchain, in the crypto industry. So this is going to be a massive bull run. This is, in my opinion, not financial advice, but I think this is going to be the most biggest bull run in the history of crypto, because this is going to be led by utility coins, and because mass adoption is going to happen. There is going to be $1 trillion injection into the crypto industry, the infrastructure of crypto. So the projects like Allianceblock, the utility coins, the ones we discuss in this channel, CSPR, XDC network, these are the front runners in bringing about this change, guys. So check this out. Allianceblock looks to remedy these challenges by building infrastructure of a decentralized tokenized market. There are challenges that Allianceblock is basically solving. An interesting read. Can't believe anyone would read this and choose to sleep on RWAs. And this is in the forefront of that change, guys. So it is disrupting trillions of dollars of industries, as we saw. It is indeed Allianceblock Nxra is indeed building the future of finance by connecting centralized institutions, the legacy systems, the traditional finance, the TradeFi, with decentralized protocols, with decentralized mechanisms, with DeFi. So guys, in my opinion, this is huge. You can do your own research and analysis on Allianceblock Nxra, as this is not financial advice. Anything I say are merely my own personal opinions for information purposes. So do your own due diligence, research, and invest only what you can afford to lose. And guys, if you like this video, then make sure to share, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon for notifications, obviously. And guys, if you're interested in these utility coins and other ones as well, then make sure to subscribe as well. So like I always say in the end of the video, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, folks.